Good morning everyone and welcome to you this daily update on Bitcoin. We're maybe going to cover some alts also today. But anyway, so I hope you're all doing very well and well, we still did not drop it here like crazy, not yet. We're going to cover still what we can expect next. Maybe also a bit of a lower time frame charting here of this last well, consolidation, bit of a rise here we've got since the drop. And so yeah, on this being said, I'm just going to check if the sound is working well. Normally it should be, but as always, it's better to double check. Yes, perfect. So everything is working well. Do have some news today. Yes, at 4 p.m. UTC +1. So this is something to be aware of. And so now let's go on the level chart here. So what I'm going to do is simply remove the monthly and the weekly naked path control from my chart because I don't want to get too much levels here. I just want to focus really on above and below. We have the higher time frame chart for this, okay, for such big levels. For the lower time frame, I'm gonna remain with this, and the levels I'm going to update now. Good morning, mate. And so first of all, by the way, happy 1st of March. We have to update now the new monthly level. So by the way, let's go on the monthly time frame and see if there is a new monthly level. And the answer is no, we don't. So we can come back here on a bit of a lower time frame. Come back here, but we do have a new, as you can see here, naked session, no, absolutely not, monthly naked path control. So let's go there, take the top of this, and we can add this on the chart. So 51.812.8. This is weird. Okay, well, 51.813 in that case. So 51.813. So let's go monthly naked path control. 51.813. That brings us with a big support I've planned below, so this is pretty cool. Let me just do this, Control C, Control V, you know, in here, so that's pretty nice. This adds some more confidence. So let's put this in there. Perfect. And so this is done. Now we can remove this. I mean, go on the other ones. So first of all, what do we have there? No naked session path control. Just gonna come back here. There is hello mate, how are you? I'm good, mate. I'm really good today. Everything is rising like crazy from the buy zone, like Bitcoin. Just my, so we did a bit of a front run, still took the long compound a bit. Now I'm will not be surprised to see low, to be fair, to touch that again. I'm gonna just, well, enter again if I'm stopped out. It's not a problem, to be fair. There is a risk management behind every trade. SHIB is raising it also, missed some by some few dollars here, in the last limit, by the way, third I think. BONK also raising a bit, so well, everything is following perfectly. AGX, for example, here is just well, doing a really nice drop. You can look at this. Well, this is perfect, what can I say? So yeah, I'm doing good today. What about you? Hope you're doing very well, mate. So let's come back here. And thanks for asking, by the way. So TPO here, 62,710. So let's take this and let's 62,710. Nice. It's a good target. And we have this nice daily naked path control that is at why I cannot catch the very okay 62,988. So let's take this 62,988. Good. So well, now we can simply remove and well, I'm gonna keep this value low for the moment, but the next target, really the next resistance, will be simply if we manage to break through this, we're going to simply look for a not necessarily a new high because the weekend is coming and everything. Well, these days, to be fair, the two last weekends, everything was rising like crazy. We've got so many trades to take on the weekend. That was pretty cool. So much money to do on the weekend these days. Now maybe they're gonna slow down a bit, but so well, yeah, I need to take this overall high next. But well, this high here, if you manage to break this resistance just above us. So the thing is now, gonna make it really easy next with the waves, okay, with the levels for the moment. Well, we just have this range really to trade, if we can say that. What can we add here? Value high, path control, value low. Well, yeah, this is simple as that really. Come back down. Don't forget that we have the monthly and the weekly level, the monthly level and the weekly negative path control here. So this can still act as support. Personally, I don't care because I'm long from the lows here, so I'm not going to compound or anything. I'm good with like risk management at the moment with this. Don't need more. And so, well, the only target for a long trade will be simply if we have to take the lows there. If we take the lows, well, I'm gonna just read the order flow really and see if there is a good long trade to take. If this is not the case and we start breaking all the support below, so down to the dailies, there is no SFP of that bottom here, of this bottom here, we're simply going to look, you know, for the next target, so the overall bottom here to be taken. As always, we take a bottom, so we have to look simply for a swing failure pan or a failed auction. If there are some new people joining here and joining the daily updates, a swing failure pan is simply when you just take the lows, come back up directly, close above the price bottom, and get the good reaction you want to get on the order flow, so to speak, on this. You can get the templates and the full workspace, by the way, with all the levels to update on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis for absolutely free on the course, in the course page. But yeah, so this will be the next target really. So swing failure pan, failed auction. If so, failed auction, just get acceptance above, spend some time, start forming something really bullish as always on the order flow, and bam, come back up. If this is not happening, we're simply going to look for this 57,000 really with this weekly, all weekly naked path control plus this naked session path control trend. We have a single print bottom also here. Just gonna give 3 targets. No need to give more. All the other targets below have been planned already before, and for now it's fine with this, to be honest with you. Now to the upside, well, as I said, this will be the first resistance of the day really, so still be aware that we can just not swing for upon that top. Okay, right here on a lower time frame, we can just take that one and then come back down. But yeah, the best way to go and take these 2 tops there, okay, and go into the TPO and daily naked path control. And well, if we manage to get no reason to short there into the order flow, well, we're simply going to look for these highs here to be taken. Here we have some MC strategy targets just above, so be aware that we can get a bit of a pullback at the time, okay, just a scalp or even continuation, it depends. Like yesterday, that top was the MC strategy. And well, if we start taking this with nothing bearish, we're going to look simply for this overall top here to be taken. And in that case here, we look for a swing failure pan as always, or a failed auction. And if this is not happening, well, we're going to see a much more bigger push to the upside. A failed auction can go pretty high sometimes, okay. We can really, for example, do something really tricky. We go above everything. For example, we just break everything, we get a good breakout. Now we start getting a lot of longs. We start to pull back a bit, we start to absorb everything, we flip to support, make one more new high, and here we have some massive absorption there, and we start to get something really bearish, and we come back down. So this can be a failed auction, so we can go a bit above and then come back down. Okay, really be aware of this configuration. It all depends on the data we're going to get. If the longs, for example, coming on the market, there are some longs normally we should get if we have to push higher. It all depends if these longs are getting absorbed or not on the market. So to speak, there are limits here, absorbing all the market order longs, and as always, you can see this by reading the order flow, and you can see this on the CVD. For example, here, well, if you go on the 30 minutes, or you can see here if that will have absorption on the lows. Why? Because you have a low here, high low, and here you can see you have a massive low, a lower low. So it means that there are some market order shorts here come in. You can see there is 9 million here. You've gotten some few millions there. So on the bottom there, by the way, which bottom it was? Yeah, that bottom normally. Or this one, no, it was that one. You've got like 6 million on the very bottom. You've got some few more, I guess here, 3 million. Well, all these shorts are market order shorts are getting absorbed by some limit longs, and well, they're unable to push the price lower, and so well, you can see that there is absorption because of this divergence on the CVD. So if now we have the same but absorption on the highs, bearish divergence, well, it means that there are some limits, shorts absorbing the market order longs, and this is not what we want to see if we have to get acceptance and really break above. So yeah, this is simple as that really, okay. The one target above, break this, well, look for the highs, break this, well, swing for a pound failed auction, if not, well, new all-time high, simple as that. And to the downside, well, not going too long until we break the lows. If we break the lows, we'll have all this target, break this, look for the overall low to be taken. That's it really. Now with the waves, let's make it super easy, okay. The RSI went a bit low as you can see here, so either it depends on the time frame. The thing is, if we look for the time frames that are valid, because for example here normally this impulsive is not valid on the 2 hours. Why? Because the wave 2 break the wave 1 route. This is not valid. So if we start looking at the valid time frames, that is the 3 hour normally, 3 hours, well, we went low, but we still don't break the wave 2 bottom, so there is no invalidation on this. We can still look for the wave 5. Now it depends, as I said, if we do a swing failure pan or a failed auction above, because if we don't do this swing failure pan or failed auction, Well, we're simply going to switch to something even more bullish. It was a wave 3 top down here, a wave 4 down here, and a wave 5 down, by the way, maybe a bit more here if I'm mistaken, and the wave 5 here. And so it means that we already completed the 5 waves to the upside. And so now what is going to happen next is simply a bigger impulsive to the upside, and so to speak, we're going to look for a much more bigger increase in price. Okay, something really massive here to the upside. It all depends what is going to happen there if we take the tops. Now, this is in case we push to the upside. Of course, we have to be aware of in case we move down. So in case we move down, well, we simply look for, if we start breaking, so this wave 4 right here. So, you know, for the moment, we can stay with this wave 4. Look for the wave 5 next. Next, we just switch to the bigger wave 3, you know, bigger wave 1, 2, band 3 or 5 to the upside. It depends how far it's going to go this wave 5. But for the moment, we can stay with this. If the wave 4 start to break the buy zone, and the RSI, for example, start to go a bit more down here, well, this is not valid anymore. So we take these 5 waves like this, and we simply have to look for a bigger wave 1 trend, so the longer wave 2 simply. Okay, of this big bullish wave 3 next. We simply look for a longer wave 2, and we look for the targets who have planned below, really. And if now this wave 2 is invalidated, because we of course have to be aware of this, well, it means that the daily RSI and the higher time frame RSI was wrong, and so we simply have done something like this, 5 waves, and so we simply look for a longer and bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2, and we can, in that case, reach some lower prices, and next 3, 4, 5. For the moment, this is what we have to look for, step by step, not more complex. It's like that. Okay. If you have any questions, do not hesitate. Well, yeah. Normally it's not that complex. I try to make it really easy, but well, I'm using Elliott wave, so I don't know. I'm just gonna add this back like this. And so, well, now we're done with Bitcoin, really nothing more to add on this. The only way to confirm which wave we're going to do is to trade the targets I just gave you by reading the order flow, because in the order flow, you're going to recognize if you have or not to take the trades by into the targets, really. And so, well, it allows you to ride the waves nicely, and the good ones, because you avoid the bad trades by reading the order flow, as you can see the data behind the market. So this is pretty cool, right? Gonna pop out the chat here. Good morning, mate. ING is moving up nicely too. Yes. Well, I'm on it, by the way. Perfect. Yeah, so this was still a small take profit one, you know. This was in case, you know, we have the 5 waves like this and we don't have this bigger yellow wave and we just complete some small 5 waves like this. Well, this is for sure a take profit one here. Not too big. You take profit more if you start to retrace bigger, and well, you can even close the trade. Really up to you. How do you want to manage this? But yeah, it's moving up nicely and everything is moving up really well as we plan. You know, everyone gets scared when it starts to drop like this. Well, personally I was buying all the dip here because, well, yeah, this is a little wave, right? You can predict the next move, and well, here it comes. It's working well. yes, this is, well, it's Elliott waves, it's not me, you know. Really looking forward in the Elliott wave course. Well, but yeah, by the way, on the for new people that are joining, again, I know that I repeat myself for people that are here and looking at content almost every day. Well, there is a new Elliott wave course coming on the website on the 4th of March. So by the way, on Monday next week, bam, you will get the new Elliott wave course available on the website, and so on the Moonchart, the website, and so well, you'll be able to start your learning. It will be here in the course section. You will get simply a new Elliott wave course here. And if you want to know what to expect, when is what, just go into the account page, and if you did not sign up yet, go and sign up, it's free. And so the first month, almost half of the course will be for absolutely free, plus a contest here that will be pretty cool. And then we continue with apprentice. We'll have 6 more courses, but again, the 4 first courses that are free represent really more than half of the Elliott wave course, so it's pretty cool. And we have 2 more contexts next with the apprentice. We have, of course, better rewards than the free one, it's logic, but yeah, so just go and check out into the account page. You have the calendar there, or you can go simply on the Discord server, and in the calendar section here you can also find this calendar in here. But yeah, normally you should be able to make some nice predictions after this course. You do not need to join us as apprentice. You do absolutely whatever you want. You can absolutely join us only for free. I don't care, you do whatever you want. It's for your learning, really. But yeah, so yeah, normally it should be pretty cool, and it should have many people, I think. So you can learn your waves the right way. because yeah, the problem is on internet you have many different rules, and the problem is these rules are just people creating some rules for some reason. Well, no statistics on these rules, nothing, and well, problem is next. Well, of course, it's not working well in the way because you're not working that the right way, and as a way, it's like everything. If you're not using the thing the right way, it's not going to work. Of course not. So the thing is to learn it the right way, and with this course, you'll be served. So Bitcoin, we're good. What we can do now, else? Well, I mean, yeah, let's update this real quick. It says the last limit here didn't got filled. It was like just below here. Posted this on the Discord server. Shib. Like really front running, but like crazy front run here. This is insane. Maybe on Baby it got filled, but I didn't check it by the way. So 1, 2, 3. Where is the wave on top here? There. And so then to find a wave 5 targets, we just put the click on the wave for bottom. We add the wave 5 targets. We can remove this wave 3 target there. We don't care anymore. And so now these right here will be the target. So these will be the 2 take profits really. Bam. We can remove this first one, second one. It end up in a truncated, so it's less probable. It's possible, but well, it depends on Bitcoin. Bitcoin move down at some point. Yes, I'm going to take profit earlier. Otherwise, I'm waiting for these 2 targets to be hit. If we don't do an extension, of course. If Bitcoin is not bearish in this, I'm not going to take profit. Just gonna wait for higher prices. And higher prices means what really? Well, if we put this extension tool, it's not going to give something crazy interesting, I guess. Here we go. Simply because we went already. Let me go on the bit of a bigger time frame. Here. What I've done there. Yeah, no, this is an extension already. Yeah. So the best thing to do here, if we have to be in such configuration, if we really break through all these 2 targets, really, okay, so just gonna add the red squares so you can see all of this. This is the first take profit, but don't take profit. I mean, the way I'm doing this is I'm reading the order flow. So if for me this is not bearish, I'm not going to take profit. I'm just gonna wait for the highs to be taken or the 2618 to be hit, really. So these are the 2 next targets, and if we start breaking through this and do a massive move to the upside, well, the only thing we need to pay attention to are these targets there of this wave 3. Again, this is not well placed. Where is the bottom here? There, and there. And so, well, we just need to pay attention to these targets there, and you can go against here really high, really high. So let me just yeah, should be an house. Because the thing is, we should reach normally minimum this 1618 at some point. So these will be, you know, the 2 targets here for this wave 5, for the white wave 5. But after the white wave 5, this finish the wave 3, and after the wave 3 comes the wave 4, and this wave 4, well, it's not done yet. We shall make the wave 5 again, and this wave 5 should complete this pink wave 3. Again, this is a very bullish configuration. There is always another possibility. That's why we take profit, and we have a risk management behind every single trade. This is extremely important. So just gonna go. I think I already added some Elliott here. Nice. So let me just add another Elliott there. Perfect. So this is done for now. I'm going to look for this ING. Well, nothing to update. CKB. Well, it's possible, to be fair, on that one, that we do not retrace directly for the big wave 4, and we are still, you know, into the wave, the small wave here. We'll just make one more push up here before to retrace. And we do, you know, a last push up for a wave 5 here, so we'll make some crazy waterfall correction in there, not gonna lie. Not going to spend some time on this, and we'll do the wave 5 here, but yeah, for the moment, as soon as we don't bounce from here, I'm gonna look for this. Just well, everything is getting respected. Bitcoin, we simply have to look for the wave 5, right? Next target, by the way, Let me see this. It's simply where the next target, really the next resistance is simply that daily above. Okay, just gonna remove all of this for the moment. Well, we simply have one single resistance before to make a new all-time high. This is simple as that, really. So the next resistance, if we have to retrace, is simply its daily level. If we don't retrace and reject from here and don't do some tricky stuff like go above, flip to support, take the highs, come back down, some tricky level approach, well, if we really get a breakout here, we're simply going to look for the all-time high to be, well, broken, really, to make a new one. Now, yeah, be aware of the daily level plus, well, yeah, the daily level. Simply because if I remove this, just gonna Control Z, here we go, and gonna hide the levels there and the time. If you add these targets normally, it will not give something really crazy. Yeah, you see the maximum target brings us with a, well, a swing through pound or failed auction of the top, really. So can we get some targets there with the wave 3 or no, we can't. So well, we'll have to use a smaller wave. For the moment, we have a wave, so the wave 1, 2 these days are really crazy bad. Look at this, it looks like a triple wave, but no, it's a wave 1, and we keep pushing her next. Pretty crazy stuff. But yeah, so yeah, here we simply have this wave 1, 2. Oh yeah, it's here. There, so we simply have the wave 4 bottom, or like again we can still make one more new so that we don't lose the target. It's absolutely fine. So here we have a wave 1, a wave 2, and then we have a leading, so wave 1, 2, 3, 4, massive extension for the wave 5, so 3, 4, and then the wave 5 here. And so we just have these 5 waves. It's exactly the same configuration, by the way, than what we've got, if you remember good, on JSMI. You know, it was at the very beginning of the rise, so it was in here. This first push up, you know, was looking for this wave, yellow wave 5 here, and we start with some 5 waves, we complete some 5 waves, but we start before the wave 3 top. Well, it can end up the wave 5 with a truncated, but I mean with the strength of the move to the upside, it's a lot more probable to go and make something bigger, and so to make simply a bigger impulsive. So here it all depends, it's exactly the same. If we do the 5 waves and complete the 5 waves before the wave 3 top, well, we're simply going to look for a bigger wave 1, 2, and in that case here, it's gonna push big to the upside again, and so we're going to look for the 5 waves like this, and so this completed later above here. That can be really interesting to, if you miss the bottom here, so we can enter this and buy all this drop here nicely. And otherwise, well, if we complete these 5 waves above that top here, so to speak, we make the wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we make the wave 5 above here, we managed to do this. Well, we already completed this wave 5, we can look for the wave 3 to be done, and so now we can look for the wave 4 directly. Okay, it all depends if we manage to, with these blue 5 waves, break this wave 3 top, the pink wave 3 top, or not. If we do, well, this will complete directly the wave 5 more likely. It's still possible that we make, even if we break the top like this, we make a bigger wave 1, 2, but I mean, it's a lot less probable to do this. And if we start before, like this, before the wave 3 top, and bigger wave 1, 2, and much more bigger increase in price, and that will be really nice, not gonna lie, because, well, I have some spot on this. And so here we go, better it is. For everyone, I guess. Except for better people, but I mean, well, if there was bearish, well, it took a massive loss here. So yeah, this is Pepe Coin. What we can update otherwise, what do we have? Seller, well, is did not rise it yet. We don't have any rise at the moment. But I mean, it's starting to rise. Well, we either have a very bearish plan where we're going to drop big. Otherwise, well, it looks like this, and we're going to push up really big. It all depends on Bitcoin, really, what is going to confirm. But if we have to push up, well, we're going to be in some wave 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and so after this comes the wave 3, and the wave 3 is where you get the craziest green candles on the market, and so we're gonna push up really big, and we can simply look for the targets above here. And by the way, I have this normally there, really like all the targets really while playing the updates. So bam, all of this. Simple as that, really. Don't fret, there are still some bearish plans For example, if after a trace from here, it's possible. Okay, it depends on Bitcoin, really, if Bitcoin is bearish or not. But for example, here we do have this bearish count where, you know, we do an ABC zigzag, so we still complete this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Otherwise, we can simply be in some configuration like this, where this is a double EXY. Okay, so that will be a weird W, but anyway, gonna take it. WX, and so here we'll have a 5 waves correction, 5 waves for an ABC zigzag. It's a lot less probable for me to be in this, simply because of the RSI. On the higher time frame, you can see here, if we have to be in these 5 waves, well, normally the wave 5 should make a divergence and stop before the wave 3 top. Here we don't, and it's like this on many assets. So normally, because of this, we have a lot more chance to be in the bullish wave count than the bearish wave count. It's all about probabilities. Now, can the RSI be wrong? Yes, of course. In that case, I was wrong also. And so in that case, we're going to get a drop. But in terms of probability, we'll have more chance to raise than to drop due to the RSI. So sell there, nothing crazy otherwise, just this to be aware of. AVAX, well, it's raising like nicely. Here we have a possible super bullish move to coming, or another leading, by the way. It can be here, so an ABC zigzag, ABC, and so in that case drop. Otherwise 1, 2, 1, 2, and now boom, big push to the upside. This was another wave 1, 2, and bam, 305, massive push up. And otherwise something bullish, well, not necessarily bullish, will be a leading here, 1, 2, I mean an ending or a leading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so bigger wave 1, 2, 3, or 5. And if this wave 1, 2 is invalidated, well, it will simply have 5 waves, correction, 5 waves, and that will be an ending with a small wave of leading. So again, a very rare case, and normally we do not bet on this. AGX, well, nothing to say really, it's just perfect. Really nice bounce from here. Gala, well, everything is following perfectly. You can see here, we did got this pan here, this 1, 2, 3 massive breakout. And we're getting, you know, a bit of a pullback there, a bit of a pullback to come back up next. So everything is following perfectly. That's pretty cool. GRT, we did took the highs if I'm mistaken. Can't remember that one. Oh, yeah, we already took the highs before. ICP, I have no idea what this one is doing. I'm not trying this. Just my well, perfect. Caspa did got a bit of a bounce. Still not break. The highs are still not broken, so it's still valid. We can still look for higher prices. Link. Well, still in that wave 5. We did took the highs on Bybit, by the way, just something to be aware of. You can see here. And well, otherwise, Saycoin have this possible bigger wave 1, 2, but don't deal with big amounts on that one because the wave 4 is pretty big. So yeah, don't risk too much if you want to follow this. Solana did a nice brick to the upside here. This is pretty nice from the buy zone, so this is pretty perfect. And after this wave 5, we're simply going to look for a bigger wave 3 top, or if we have to be bearish, a C wave top. So in that case, there is no wave 4 and 5 next. There is just a massive move down. But first of all, we have to look for a wave 4. Just gonna check the wave 5 targets there. So let me just add this, yeah, here, and do it like that. Well, if you did took that long, you know, from the buy zone, because this was planned when it was dropping here. Well, that's a take rate one for sure, not gonna lie. Now, if we start pushing higher than this, well, we simply have to look for a bigger and longer wave 5. Be aware that there is always a bearish wave count possible. For example, here that will be a flat, okay, like this. There will be simply here, for example, not a wave 1, 2, and massive 305. It will be simply here an ABC zigzag. These are the exact same small wave, and so here we can look for a longer wave 4 and something a bit more, so not really bearish, but ABC. Not necessarily go too low. It depends how far we go, really, and then come back up for the wave 5. Something possible we can absolutely do as soon as we don't invalidate the B wave target, so to speak. We don't go above the 123, 127. If we start going above here, these fibs, this 123, 127, if we start getting some kind of close above, it's not valid anymore, and you can really definitely look for the wave 5 here. I don't know if I have a wave count on this already. Did bounce it from the single print, by the way, the weekly single print here. Let me check here on the RSI. Can that be a flat? No, we do have a new low on every single time frame there. Well, I'm going to take this as a wave 1 too, but this is really weird what we've done there. Can that be maybe a double EXY? That will make a bit more sense here. Let me test my new fibs. See if this is well respected or not. Not really. Okay, so I will have to find some new fibs also for this. I don't like this. I really don't like this wave 1, 2 here. So I'm going to take something like that because I don't like this full wave 1, 2. So I'm going to take a wave 1, 2 like this here with a double EXY. 3, 4, 5. Let's go with this. Some green. And so we'll just need to look at this impulsive here, or as always it can be an ABC zigzag as you understood to the upside for a longer wave 4 with an ABC flat. So ABC zigzag, so ABC, and we look for a bigger ABC flat in that case if we have to pull back like this. Otherwise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so in that case we can look for the following targets on the wave 3. Bam. So normally wave 3 should stop there. Wave 4 we have done something pretty small at the end. Let me see. Yep. So we're going to look here for a 561866 38.2 50% next. Bam. So this target there more likely, and then we can look for the wave 5 to come. But the most important is these are the targets of the wave 3. Okay. Oops. These right there, all of this. So we have the 1618, I mean the 120 extension, but I'm gonna remove this. So 1618, 200% as always, 2618, 3618, 423.6. So gonna add these right. I am placing this like that. It's way too long. Nice. And so we can add the waves as I like to do these days, a bit bigger and 20%, so it's not too visible, and we are done. Nice. So yeah, this is what I'm looking for mainly until we reject, I mean, except if we start rejecting, you know, for the bearish wave count really, so it'll be, let me just go do this by the way. Gonna take all of this, no, all of this here, and wave 5. Nice. And so the bearish wave count will be simply here, so A, B, and C. We just finished some 5 waves here, and so we make simply a longer wave 4, and we look for a bigger correction here, so A, B, C flat, not zigzag flat this time. So let's add some red waves, and so here we can simply look for this target there, flats here, remove this, this, and keep this. If we start rejecting this, well, we may be in such configuration. And so next, the only thing we need to do to find the targets of the wave, C wave or the wave 4 really, well, we simply have to use the extension tool. Click, first click on the A wave root, second click on the A wave bottom, third click on the wave, on the B wave top we're going to do, and then you have the correction target, so MC extension, 618, 71, 786. Then we have, good morning, mate. Oh, long time by the way, I didn't, because you, wait, your picture, I recognize your picture, I don't know if it's you, but yeah, long time, I didn't saw you. Well, welcome back, if this is you. So 618, 71, 786, MC extensions, 120 extension, 123, 1618, all the targets really of the C wave. For now it's too early, so this will be the bearish, no, by the way, wave 4, like this. But for now, look at this. So Solana, we are done. Some year ago, yeah, okay, so it was you. Well, good to see you again. SHIB, so well, already planned this, and some few TAs yesterday on Floki, and well, here come the rise, look at this. That was posted yesterday before I think it was here, we did got a bounce a bit before Al's chat. I don't know if it was, oh yeah, well, it was into the target, look at this, bam, instant 15% increase in price, and where do we bounce from? The MCFIP. This is something pretty cool. So this is something you can add again into your arsenal, if you can say that, on your fibs, if you want to trade the waves. Well, at this, you will thank me later because we bounce a lot on these targets. This is not because I want to add these fibs and I want to create new rules. I don't care about this. It's just because, well, it's working well. You have a good probability to bounce there. This is a good win rate. And so, yeah, that's pretty cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, same as SHIB. No. Pepecoin, by the way, either complete directly this wave 5 with some 5 is gonna go above the wave 3 top, and if we start before with these 5 waves, we simply look for a longer wave 5 with a bigger wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the upside, and these will complete. And I didn't add this because I didn't spend too much time on this, but either the bigger wave 3 top from here, so 1, 2, bam, wave 3 directly, or ABC zigzags always. Or, and I will prefer this, a wave 1, so really what effect, but anyways, 2, 3, 4, 5 next, okay? So yeah, that's it really for the alts for today, not gonna lie, we updated all of this, it's good. Well, there's nothing more to say on this, to be fair. Maybe we can have a look really quick at the order flow, oops. Thank you, mate, thank you so much. The MC Fib, where do you place your stop loss? I place my stop loss. Well, you simply have to use, you know, the wave targets, like the wave 4 target. The thing is, let's take an example. For example, which one I bought? I mean, I bought every single retracement here. So, which one can be a good example? Well, Pepecoin, I guess, or SHIB. Well, yeah, SHIB is a good example, to be honest. The thing is here, for example, I placed some limits on the wave 4 on the right there on the 23.6, so I market order this really, then MC Fib. And what was the question again? If you trade the MC Fib, where do you place your stop loss? Well, I'm not market, or I mean, the thing is, as I'm reading the order flow, I cannot read 10 order flow at the same time. My computer will die if I do this, and even my brain, because to read 10 order flow, well, it's really complex to be focused already on. I mean, really complex. You can be focused on 1, 2. But when you start to start, you need really to spot the reaction, and everything is coming really fast on the lower time frame, because the order flow, you're looking at the 1 minute lower time frame, lower than this, 5 minutes, you're looking at the tape, all the longs come in, for example, the demand and everything, at the tier, trend reversal, all of this. So if you start doing this on 2 order flow, it's fine, but if you start doing this on many order flow, you just don't have time for this. So you cannot market order every single of this. So what I'm doing is simply I place my limits, I just trust my waves, really, I just trust my plan, plan a trade the plan, as we say. Well, so the thing is, I'm simply going to place some limits on every single fibs, for example, here on the MC Fib. So I'm gonna go, for example, if I'm trading on well, on Bybit, for example, I'm gonna go on Bybit here, gonna right click, copy price, add a limit, add the specific limit size, because again, you have a risk management behind. It's not because you buy the dip like this that you're going to dump with a 100% of your account. All of these limits field normally should not exceed 2% of your whole account. If you take the stop loss, I'm going to give you next where it is. They should not. You should not take more than a 2% loss. Extremely important. So for example, you will jump in with a, for example here, 0.5% of your account. 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, that will bring us with 2% of your account, really. And so you increase the trade size all the way down, because the lower you go, closer the stop loss is, so you have to add up the trade size, of course. And you can simply do this by, when you enter the quantity, you just have to click the add stop loss or stock take profit. You add the price, and you just have to play with the quantity, really, and you can see what the loss already into this. The expected loss, and so this will bring you with a good risk management. But yeah, so I'm just placing my limits on this, and smaller you go, bigger you add, of course, because you have to lower your entry price. But of course, all by doing this, you still have a risk management behind. Very important. You jump all in with one trade, you can. In that case, you can win big, but if you do this, you can also lose big. And the most important is to understand you can lose everything if you do this, and you never want to lose everything. So never ever go all in any trade. Always get a risk management. You can risk more than 2%, what I did personally, because I trust my waves, I have my plan. Well, if I get wrecked, well, I accept that loss. I did nice profit before, and I'm not going to lose more than the profit I have done, so it's absolutely fine on this, okay? But anyways, so you place some limits on every single of this, and where is placing my stop loss? Something, as I said yesterday on the Discord server, to be aware of is that we do some big wave 4 these days, and it's absolutely normal. Simply, I mean, not on every single impulsive, because when you do a normal wave 2, you do a normal wave 3. These days we like to do some big wave 4 and then come back up. Normally we should do something normal and come back up. So that's why these days it's really important to be aware of the 38.2 50%. So to place a stop loss on the 50% or just a bit below is not the good idea, because you can just do the move down, go and touch that, and so hit your stop loss and come back up. So the best way to do this is to simply move on to the next flip target, and so to place your stop loss below the 618 right here. And so when you have done this, well, you can just enjoy the right next, and you have a low probability to get your stop loss hit before another reversal, because if you start to go that down, not gonna lie, the impulsive wave here is not looking good anymore at all. So yeah, this is the way I'm doing this. And for example here, so this will be my stop loss is around there, a bit below here, maybe even here, because I'm not too aggressive with my stops. And for example on Pepe coin, and there will be here, for example here, well, and here comes the wave 4, by the way. That's pretty cool. Look at this. You have here, so the wave 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, and that wave 3 have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, as I said earlier, we like to do some massive wave 5. So bam, massive wave 5 is an extension. This is really something to be aware of, and it's always the same. Always the same. When you start doing something, you start to notice something different than usual. Well, trade this, because you can make loads of money with this. And so now, what we have to look for, and maybe we can take the trade, by the way. Oh, it's Pepe coin. No, because that one will be really laggy otherwise. Well, I wanted to load up the order flow, but the thing is, these are millions of contracts, and so the thing is, it's the DOM and everything is just super laggy already. So if I'm streaming at the same time, it's gonna be terrible. So this will be the buy zone. Again, be aware that we can do a big wave 4 and to go simply into this target. Okay. Well, I can try to load this up, but well, it should not crash normally, but well, it can be really laggy at some point. Just gonna load this right there. We have a single print below. We have some big bullish divergence there. Well, let me just continue with this. So here, so massive 5 waves there with a wave 5 in there. So we have the wave 1, 2, 3. We have now the wave 4, and if we get any bullish reaction in there or in here, it depends. We look for the wave 5. And now the thing is, next the wave 5, as I said, either, so I said earlier, either a big wave 5 to go take the highs directly, either a wave 5 here to just make these 5 waves. And so next we look for a bigger and longer wave 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5 to the upside. And I would prefer this, because I bought this on spot on the lows. I mean on the lows, well, just before it pushed big. And so of course, here we go, well, better it is. So this will be a lot better. So this is a buy zone. What we can do here is simply add all the levels. Well, it's gonna be a bit of a long live stream if I start predicting this, but again, well, we're here to make money, right? So it's fine, I think. And so yeah, just to finish with the stop loss, so here is the same. It will be, you know, for the wave 4, well, you add the wave 4 targets, bam, you add the wave 4 here. You have, so the 2316, you can start jumping in here, but again, after such a big push to the upside, well, it's more likely we're going to go minimum to the MC fib. So MC fib, you place a limit there, or you just market order and market order this, because we'll add that price. So market order, limit order just below the low here, okay, and you increase the quantity here to lower your entry price. And again, next I've got another limit here, so I'm tapped, but well, it's fine. And my stop loss was around 6.66%, so below these lows really here. I think I placed it at below the lows in case we have to do a really quick because we have done some really big push-ups. So sometimes it's possible to trigger some few stop loss and come back up, take some few lows, and so you will get stopped out and take the loss. So I placed it a bit below everything here to make sure if we take that, I'm not out of this. So yeah, Now let's go back on this lower time frame chart here and see what we can get. So yeah, I hope that answered the question. Oh yeah, I didn't got time to. Oh, and I'm not sure I will get some time today for it because I have to do the design and everything for the contest. Because everything is starting next week and I'm still not done with it with the design for the contest. So I'm gonna do this now or this weekend, but I want to do this now so I can show this in the video next. And so just give it to you so you know what to get really and what to expect. So I'm not sure I'm gonna do this today, but maybe on the weekend because these days, I mean these weekends I'm just here because maybe not this weekend if there is no real big volatility, but if there is money to make, there are trades to take here. This is my passion, so I prefer to trade, to be fair, than to go into nightclubs or something like this. It depends, sometimes I do, but well, I prefer to make some money and enjoy next with this money than to miss some money to do. But anyway, so here 1, 2, 3, or 5. So I will see if I do it today. Otherwise, I'm gonna do it on the weekend if I'm here. It depends if I go out or not. I will see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Perfect. So we can look for this. Nice explanation, thanks mate, by the way. We can go there and go into the levels. That's gonna be super laggy. Like really super laggy, I guess. Look at this. Alright, so we are on the Bybit pair. Perfect. So let's go on the monthly time frame. I guess we have no new monthly here. Oh yeah, by the way, we have one on the very bottom, but normally already added this. Yes, it's already there. So let's go here on the daily time frame. We have no daily here to be aware of really for this. But that will be the daily here. Well, no, that will be the top really. So nothing here. Let's go there really quick. Naked sessions. We have some fingerprints down here. Let me just add this one. This is the one to look for. Yes, so it is. Let me just go here because otherwise it's gonna be super complex to keep in mind all these prices there. So this fingerprint, what's the price of this? 0.360031. That's a fingerprint just below we can look for if we have to go more down, and otherwise let me see here. So monthly negative path control, just gonna add this so the chart is updated. Oh, just gonna have to get the price here. Sorry, I have some music on my side. Was it that one? Yeah. So 0.01221. Jeez, I really hope they can do something where we can copy the price next because it really sucks to do this. We have some big fingerprints down there. You can see here on the monthly TPOs, weekly TPOs. What do we have here? Nothing crazy for that long. So let's go there. So yeah, this fingerprint will be the target really if we have to go more down. And let's see if we can get that long trade. I'm already long on every account on this. I guess, yeah. Yo, it's coming to the target, so let's load up this. We have, you can see here some shorts coming in. Let's go on the 1 minute there, and let's go really quickly here. And what I like to do is to, I'm gonna go on the 5 minutes, is simply to add some volume on this too, because we only have this. So the best way now is to add some volume of this last uptrend. And well, if we start to go that down, we'll see, but well, that will be the last chance really for the long trade. What do we have there? Okay, so let's come back. Perfect. And so let's see now what we have on the order flow. So maybe we can paper trade this, by the way, on this, because I'm already long from lower. So trading panel. Paper trading, connect. Nice. Just need to figure out how to trade on this. I completely forgot about this. Shit, where it is. Trade. Oh, here we go. These bugs with the fixed range is really annoying. You need to delete and add it back. So what do we have here? Let's go really quick on the 30 minutes and then let's see what we get. I don't know about the trade size on this. I don't know what represents one contract, so I guess 1 billion will be cool. 100,000, I don't know. I don't know what it represents, so I cannot tell really for risk management. Maybe we're going to blow up the account in one trade. Well, the cool thing is that small absorption is not crazy, but well, we've got all the longs there, we've got all the longs there. Have this small bullish divergence here, you can see from the low here, low, high, low, 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 low. This is pretty cool. We have any bearish absorption there a bit. Alright, let's come back down on the 5 minutes. So let's go for the single print. So now we're going to look simply here for the top of the single print. If we don't get a demand, of course, now, and if we get a demand, well, that can bring us with, if we get the tier trend reversal, can bring us with something. Well, this is not gonna lie, this one is very complex because I mean, look at the tier, and it's like this on already on the one set. This is insane. Already on some big ones, and this is it really sucks. This is pretty crazy. So top of the single print, if here we get some massive amount of shorts, everything is getting absorbed, and we get the demand next plus the tier. Well, it's a long. Otherwise, we can look for all the single print here to be filled. Go to the bottom of it, and the bottom of it represent really the 38.2. So I'm gonna jump in with 100,000. No, by the way, 100 million. But I don't know what it represents with the trade size, so I have no idea where is. Can I add the stop loss there so I know where it? Ah, here it goes. I know this. Well, 2%. So it's not 2%. So let's go with. Wait, double it, so 10. Yeah, but again, it depends where is the stop loss. If it's on the very bottom, we're going to do, well, it's not there. I don't have coffee anymore. Early longs before, but unable to push that higher for the moment. You can see here small absorption. What? Small absorption there on the lows. Low, 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 high, low. But we need a demand. And when you get the demand, you want to see, so, well, the price pushing high, not getting rejected like this. What's in Bitcoin really quick? Okay. And there you go. Here comes the pump. Look at this. How perfect that. This is insane. That's crazy gains already. But no take profit yet. So I'm gonna wait for minimum this to be touched, and then I will see. Because we have some top there. Oh no, I'm stupid. I have a 25% take profit there, just in case we make a new low, because we have done a front run. And otherwise it's higher prices. But yeah, otherwise we can look simply here for this wave 1, 2, oops, for this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to complete this wave 5 next. I think I'm not going to be so fast with this because I'm not used to this trading stuff there. Oh jeez, it's a limit, so this is not good. Alright, here we go. Ah yeah, now it's adding the risk. Nice. Well, even before, I think. Yeah, I'm just stupid. Let's go with this, because if you add this on the low, price, well, 50 million should be good. So now we have some few longs, but there is nothing coming in the tape, no big longs. Something to be aware of these days. I mean, yesterday, for example, it was like this for the Jess Mike long, where you didn't got so big longs that came in really, so it was kind of weird. And if you want to swing this, well, you simply have to enter now, buy, if we take the lows, buy the 38.2, buy the 50%, and the stop will really there around the 618. Right there, 618 there. Stop a bit below, and so you just limit everything here. What's coming in here? 54, 54. Well, we have some few demand now, so that can be an entry already for aggressive traders. Yep, so let's take a small one here already. One more tier will be cool, and then once we have done this, yeah, the demand is not crazy these days. It's pretty weird. There is no big demand coming in. Well, where is this? I'm gonna go with shit. Well, let's take this. You know what? Because otherwise it's gonna be too late. Well, here you go. You have some more longs now. And so, well, the first take profit. How do we place take profit now on this? Like this. I don't know. Oh. Ah. Oh jeez, I really suck for this. Here we go, it's here. But this is a 100% take profit or takes price percent? I don't know how to use this. Well, that will be cool to get some more longs because this can still reverse simply because we don't have so much demand now, but this is okay, to be honest. We don't have big longs there, so now it depends if this is getting absorbed or not. And well, if you don't want to be such aggressive with this stop loss, well, you just, you know, as I said, enter. So now limit below, limit here, and the stop is below the 61886% because it's still possible as we don't have so much demand at the moment. This is not that crazy. But that's a good start. We have some few stuff defending there, few longs there, so we'll see if we can get this or not. Normally on my account here, we'll play some, enter with limits and everything, not market order like this. Market order here, but otherwise play some limits below. And not play a stop loss like this, for example. We'll just place it here. And so we'll just play some limits. Maybe we can do this by the way here. Well, no, let's do it like this. There's not so much longs coming here. So how long is it going to take? And normally when you're on the first, well, we're on the MC5 by the way here. Still okay. Because if you start bouncing from the 2316, be a bit careful. Don't jump in with 2%, for example. Jump in with a bit less because, well, you have normally, this is better. Lower you go, better it is. So normally, well, it depends on your trade size, but well, yeah. For example, here is not a 2% risk. This is nice, by the way. Some few more longs now coming in. We need some more demand through to push higher. No, you don't want to remove that 618. The thing is now, how do we close this? How do we take profit? If I do this, it's gonna close everything directly, like instantly, or let's try, no? Or if you can tell me in the chat, so I don't close the trade. Trader, yeah, thank you, mate. Well, let's try. If I do this, what is it doing? Ah, here we go. Nice, okay, so I'll do it like this. Plus there is no demand here. This is take out the lows will be cool, not gonna lie. Because the demand here is really not that big, to be honest. Yeah, this is kinda small. Still okay, but not the best. To make one more new low will be really nice. Well, yeah, the only thing really, we have this long setup really. Okay, well, this long setup there is a stop well on the low, or if you play some limits, well, around the 6.86%. And so now that will be cool next if we get the drop and take out these lows to get even more demand. But not gonna lie, this asset is a bit complex to trade because of the tier here. The tier is, I mean, look at this is terrible. But we'll see how it goes. But there is this long setup for the weekend, and next, of course, you take probably on the wave 5. If there is anything bearish, simply because we're on the weekend, and so next we're going to simply look for a bigger wave 1, a bigger wave 2 retracement, and so we can retrace on the weekend, or just be range bound, you know, retrace a bit, be range bound, and then come back up, for example. What a lovely price action. It's very slow. It's pretty crazy. Well, I think I'm gonna end this now because well, it's not interesting to be honest with you at the moment. We took the long. Well, now let's see if we get more demand to push this high or not. We'll be happy to take the lows, to be fair, because lower we go, better the profit is next. So it will be a bit of a loss, but again, there is a risk management on this. This is a 1.5% risk on the account, and then if there is any reason to long here, you just get some more profit than this. So it's absolutely fine, to be honest with you. And otherwise, you just can place this a lot below, but in that case, that's not a 2% risk here, so you have to adapt this, and so you just jump in, you know, into the lower terrace there, so to speak. Here the bottom we're going to do limit below, limit on the 38.2, and well, if we start going on the 50%, well, see the direction there, but if there is no reason to bounce, it's better to close the trade. So now you can see we have some shorts coming in, so we might normally take the lows, except if we have some big absorption there, so this is pretty nice. Yeah, except this is getting absorbed, so to speak. If there are some shorts coming in, but the price is not moving down. So for now it's not happening at all. You can see we don't have any bullish divergence, so to take out the low will be better. This is slow. Let's go take the lows or absorb everything. And so next we have this single print here. How the second one there? 3-0. Okay. So what we have now? You can see still no absorption there, so not so good. Plus some, well, not crazy shorts at the moment. It depends really if we get the demand, some bigger demand than before. If we don't get it, this will bring us more down, because you can see even here we've got some shorts in there coming in. This was not really all of these closing trades, closing longs, but you have some shorts coming in. So it depends if this is getting absorbed or not, but if it's not getting absorbed, and this is not the case at the moment, it's gonna take the lows. And so, well, we're going to go for the MC fib really, so we can just remove this by the way, so we can see a bit better. And so we'll get this long trade. 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna double check something here. Yeah, 2618 here, so this will not be a correction. yeah, more and more shorts. Yep, if there is no absorption there, I will take out the lows and take this top. Yeah, let's see. So no big demand though, by the way, here. Only 12 million. Matteo, do you still expect a little higher on ING? Just gonna set another here. If we have to, maybe there is another when it triggers a stop loss. I don't know. Let's see. ING. Well, it depends, to be honest. What was the count here? Because we have this possible, so we're ending like that. So I will take profit for sure on this. And for example here, so wave 3, wave 4, and then you get the wave 5. So it will be a crazy, ugly, terrible shape on this. But sometimes, you know, well, this is valid. So that will be something possible. And in any case, we'll have hit the 1618. So this is a take profit one for sure if you took that long from the very bottom. Here we go. Loss taken. Now better. So let's just copy this. Stop loss there. And let's see now. If we get some demand there. We did fill it this? No. 6. Now if we get some big demand plus a tier, it's a long trade, and yeah, gonna increase a bit this. Let's see if we manage to get it. And if you want to play this safe, you just, as I said, play some limits on this, and well, of course, you have a risk management behind everything, and stop around the 56%. 1.6, when was this? Ah. So we did got some few stuff there. Have some loans coming, you can see here, 16 million. These are pretty big demand. That's better than before. Got some also here, possibly short closing here, but this is cool. This is really cool. Stop is there. It's a market order. What was the trade size before I jump in? Can't we see the trade size here? Ah, well, it was the same amount. Nice. So well, there. Start to get some shorts here down there. That's pretty cool. So now we just need to see the demand coming in and the tier also, and if this is happening, well, there is a way for bottom, and we look for the nice rise next. Because you can see here, we have this small divergence here. That's pretty cool already, and there are some few longs defending here already, starting to buy. But more longs again will be cool. Can we pull some extension tool there or something? And if, for example, now we bounce with no real big demand, well, we might in that case come back down and do a retest, and from that retest we should get better demand and better maybe absorption there and everything. So maybe it's not going to be now. It depends, you know. Small absorption down there. Yeah, that tier is really terrible. Well, the only thing we need now is the demand. If there is a demand, there is a long trade, and otherwise you can simply do it, you know, like what I was saying before. Play some limits and, well, stop loss around the 6.86%. Don't want to be too aggressive here because this is not a well-defined target, so prefer to wait for more demand to come in here and ready to see the push up, because when it's a well-defined target, this is absolutely announced already. When you saw these longs coming in here, you jump in. Now this is not a well-defined target, so we do have some few longs now coming in. If we start getting some bigger demand, this is good. There you go, some few more longs coming in here. Well, just wait really for the longs to come in here. Oh well, here you go, we have some longs, so now I'm gonna jump in this. This is the same trade size here. Well, let's stay with this. Yeah, normally with my account we'll enter with limits here, no market order really, to make this safe, because that's not a well-defined target here. And so normally you want this reaction on the target, okay, I see. So it's better to jump in with limits in there than to market all of this, because that's not a well-defined target. But anyway, so well, better is to enter with limits. Not the best trades at the moment. Well, let's see if we pull the stop loss around the 618, where it brings us with. We can do this and play some limits all the way down there. So limits, price, units, stop loss is down here. It's just so we can see the possible loss there. Well, let's go with 5. She'll do the job. Buy, and then the next one will be around there. The trade size is really not what you do normally. Jump is with bigger below, but well, it's not the best trade size at the moment. So I mean, this is not the exchange I'm using, so I'm not using to this. So limit there next, and so we can jump in with this stop loss around there, just so I can see the loss it gives. And well, I jump in with well, the same amount, because already jumping with a lot already on the top. And so this, if we go there, that refund the loss from before, and we make some more profits. That's pretty cool. So this will be the setup really that will place on my account and not market order, because this is not a well-defined target. It's not, you know, like for example JSMI, where you have a well-defined target. Here it's like you have, yes, a single print and everything. Well, this was a good reaction normally to market order. Like this, you get the longs. Now you have, as you can see, yeah, now it's really good. For example, this is really nice for a long trade now. You, for example, have a low, high low, you have a bullish divergence, and you have the longs now coming in next. So now if we manage to break through, get the tier, that's for sure a long trade, and this normally should push the price higher. It all depends if we manage to get the push to the upside here and get the trend reversal. But the trend reversal on Pepecoin is really not the best. Like, it really sucks. But now if you manage to go higher with, well, if we just manage to go higher, really, to be fair, this is good, because now the longs are defending, and so that brings us with a possible rise. And if we don't manage to push higher, well, you can see here we have a small bearish absorption. so not the best, and so we might take out the lows in that case. It all depends on this. But if we take the lows, well, we feel more likely the single print here, by the way, still a bit to feel a bit lower here. And well, once this is filled, we can look for a long, but again, there are limits there, so it's fine. So let's see if they can push this higher or not, because we have this small, as you can see, absorption there. And if they can, well, they cannot push it higher, it's gonna take the lows once more. But this, for example, is a valid entry if you get the move to the upside with a tier next. This is even better than before. If we manage to break through this with some more demand, will be cool, but we already got enough, to be honest with you. You can see there are big longs, so if we manage to go above, print a tier, well, this is a long trade, and not get up. And yeah, if we get up to 20 high, it's fine, to be fair. So yeah, that's why it sets up if we push up there. So let's see if we can get it or not. Get the limits. Yeah, that's not the best risk management and the best example here, because I'm not used to the contracts and everything and of this trading method on this trading view stuff. But well, normally you pull bigger limits on the bottoms here. You don't jump in with the largest one on the top, except if you're scalping like this and you get the demand next and you push higher. If you do so, well, in that case, yes, you pull directly a big amount. 2% risk really, stop loss on the bottom, and you wait for example here, because that's a quick wave for here, so the best will be to take profit one quickly to secure the trades, and so to take profit one around this top there. Yeah, perfect. We have maybe the nakeds. Yeah, so the best will take profit on this Valera low, and here take profit 25%, yeah, say a stop loss on 3, or leave it on the low, really depends. If you made more profit than the loss you can take now if the stop loss is taken, and next we'll just let it go higher and you take more profit on the tops there. Well, for now, still this bearish small divergence here, so if we don't manage to get the longs and reclaim, that won't play out, but this is a good start. Now we need to get the confirmation to another trade normally, and that was before really aggressive already, but well, these are the targets, so I don't care really, and normally these are some limits, bigger limits that are below, they're gonna lower your entry price, so it's fine. So yeah, so let's see if we can get it. If you want, by the way, to get more about JSMI, you have a TA there waiting for you on the website. So you can really understand everything. If you are not on the Discord server, by the way, join the Discord server, because I'm really active there, and well, I'm really active, and I'm doing some few stuff that I should not do normally, but anyways, like I'm really defending my position and everything, and I was, like, you know, before this happened, of course, that I was about to defend, so well, I did well, and so you get some really nice stuff there. So I'm not doing this very often, of course not, but well, you have some nice TAs. This harmony was, well, on the very bottom already before it even rise, was looking for this nice target more likely and all of this. So just go and check out really the Discord server if you're not on it yet. You have some nice TA there waiting for you. And now we have even more longs, or 11, that was before there, so no, this was, yeah, now we have a bit more longs, but yeah, if we push up here with the longs, this is a long trade and we should get a ride, and this is a good bullish reaction. Now it can of course come up here, absorb everything, come back down, but this is still normally a valid long trade because we are on the target there. Okay, so we'll see, and if we come down, well, limits are going to get filled. No more loans coming to tape, but it's still, as you can see, a bit, so this is fine. Well, no, it's not taking yet. This is nice, this is a good start. Now we need to break the price highs, and if we do so, well, it will rise bigger, because that's a bullish reaction really. Some more longs came in here. Yes. So So if we print one more tier here, that's a long trade, and you can, well, look for the first tier I gave you, so to speak, value low, and this top right there, that will be the best of the best, really. So yeah. Yeah, really nice. We'll have some demand now. Only problem is if we start absorbing all of this. Hey mate, what's up? Long time didn't see you. How are you doing, buddy? Yeah, this is really nice. Big demand. But if you want to play safe again, well, don't play stop loss on the low. Play stop loss around the 618 and play some few limits below here. Show account for current micro on Bitcoin or micro on oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to do this. I told you I wanted to do some micro account here. Well, this for me can be 5 waves, so wave 1, 2, wave 1, 2, wave 1, 2. Now well, this is something possible, you know, A, B, C. We'll have next an ending or something. Or 1, 2, and then, well, yes, we'll have the wave 1, 2 is gonna push up big next. It depends if this is an ABC zigzag or a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the upside. 2 there, by the way, 2, 3, or 5. Yeah, this is a micro account really, but otherwise I have nothing else. The order flow is doing the job, to be honest, so I just have some ideas, but that's it really. And yeah, if I have to take the lows here, well, that was an A, B, C, and so this was an ending here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so we're going to take out the lows to make a bigger triple wave here, and so a bigger triple wave there. Normally, Bitcoin, yeah, done. So are we absorbing this or not? For now, no, it's fine. So anyways, gonna stop the live stream because it's already 130 minutes. So this was a good long reaction until this is getting absorbed, but it's still valid to take, to be honest with you. Now if we take the lows, well, if you don't want to be aggressive, stop loss below there and you play something there. Don't forget to use risk management. I don't have so much a good risk management here simply because this is not my trading account here, so I'm not using it to this. But otherwise I will not jump in with I will jump in with bigger amounts on the lows, and the whole stop loss hit will be not more than 2% on this. Okay, very important to understand all of this. So yeah, no crazy trade at the moment, but well, let's see how it goes next after the live stream, right? So yeah, thank you all for watching, yeah, let's see how it goes. I'm gonna keep you updated on the Discord server really, and let's see where Bitcoin decide to do something here, if we manage to break through all of this or not. Anyways, have a nice weekend ahead. Take care. If you want to learn a wave, don't forget to go and check out the Moonchart website. On Monday you will get a brand new Elliott course coming on the website. Into the account page, you can find the calendar so you know exactly when is what, and on every Wednesday after the course you have a nice Q&A session. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I wish you all a brilliant day, have a nice weekend ahead, take care, and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.